with Jeremy Roach, who he's now playing with again at Duke. They're a year apart. Tshiebwe gets it to go. Wheeler, the transfer from Georgia. Tshiebwe comes from West Virginia. Tshiebwe, tough turnaround fadeaway. Tshiebwe is there. They are down 4 as we open up the second half. Wheeler over the top, and the lay-in for Tshiebwe.
And take him on the perimeter. He can take a guy that's not quite as strong and post him up.
And again over the top.
We call. But Tshiebwe sets the screen, then looks to set another one, and then just rolls right to the basket. And Wendell Moore, when he rolls to the basket, he can get some defenders to go with him. Opens up the offensive glass.
And he converts. It's down to 9. Wheeler, beautiful feed to Tshiebwe.
Well, your instinct is to help. Got to take that. Yeah.
Boy, he is fortunate to get it back, and he's got a chance for a three-point play.
Stuck with it, went up with the left hand, got Tshiebwe from taking that initial shot, which he needed to put up. But just a little step through and went right into him, and John Calipari loves.
Didn't see C.J. Frederick tonight, coming back from a knee injury. Terrific shooter, transfer from Iowa. He will be
a freshman on this roster. Tshiebwe, another offensive rebound, takes it strong, in the trees, banks it home. He can be a one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah.
Off the inbounds, Wheeler, too strong. Tshiebwe, speaking of strong, a follow on the rebound, gets another rebound. Tshiebwe, he is just a man among boys out there right now. Oscar Great defense by Kentucky. Mintz on the push, finds Tshiebwe. Easy basket for the big man, and Kentucky starting to pile it on.
3 seasons remaining of eligibility, so plenty of time for him to continue to improve as that man, Oscar Tshiebwe.
Another number on Wheeler that they want to see this year. What a block by Tshiebwe. Return to sender.
Oscar Tshiebwe says right here, that little fumble of the basketball is all Oscar Tshiebwe.
So far, so good. Tries to drive that time. Tshiebwe continues.
Basketball team.
Inside, Tshiebwe and another block. As we near 3 minutes remaining in this contest. Inside, Tshiebwe, another block.
Joined in the backcourt by Ty Washington and Kellen Grady. Quickly inside, Oscar Tshiebwe with the fadeaway. This is a different ballgame for them. Nana Opoku gives Mount St. Mary's a 7-4. Obviously, they'll run a lot of pick and roll for Wheeler. And then he's got to be able to go downhill in what teammates have to do. Your point guard goes to the rim. Your big man follow along. And Wheeler is at. And Tshiebwe is used to getting it off. Lucky side, defensive end. Switching different guys that are setting screens. They're long and can be adjustment, and if Big Blue Nation is that they win games. And when you're a lead guard, stats don't matter. The biggest stats normally come from guys that sometimes. Good pass, Tshiebwe point blank. Beautifully done by Edie. They can spot up and make shots, and so what Allen does the next time down, they're going to. Nice feed, Tshiebwe. So where Kentucky presents so many problems off his roll. So how do you help each other? I think it's difficult. Here he comes off. He makes the Wheeler. Tshiebwe does it the first 2 games, including against Duke. Here's Wheeler. Beautiful pass. Finds Tshiebwe. Work on as a team. It's hard to get caught up in numbers when you're. He rarely gets bumped off his mark because he's got strong legs.
And Davion Mintz played some point guard last year too. Probably a better fit, a little bit off the ball, huh?
Yeah, he's probably the most consistent though of the group last year.
Going to the strong side, throw it back for the open shooter.
Tshiebwe will head to the line as he uses that strength.
Couple fadeaway hooks. Did a little pump fake, and he's like, get that shoulder on him, use that strength. When you put that shoulder on.
Tshiebwe working on Newman.
And again, they just, the patience of the big.
Back to Grady. Grady trying to look for his shot, just nothing there so far. Tshiebwe steps out. Little 19-footer gets it to go. You get a free chicken sandwich if you miss both.
Is that all game long?
I don't know if it's all game, but it was just then.
I want
10 points. Kind of quietly snuck up into double figures. Tshiebwe rips the net. Those. Tshiebwe. Boy, is he good from the elbow. Tshiebwe.
Where he grew up in the same town, his family's all here. And another great decision. They better run. This Kentucky team has got.
In the open floor. Collins. 10. Allen will try for three. No good. Tshiebwe. This is incredible watching him rebound the basketball. Tai-Tai. Finally. Boy, Tshiebwe has just been a monster on the backboard all season long, continuing here. Tshiebwe, offensive rebound and put back. 40%. Tshiebwe, free throw line. Got it. Jaden Parker with another basket for North Florida. Good offensive set there, and just hard to stop that guy. Oscar Tshiebwe. Hendrickson. Can't get that to go. Ooh. Tshiebwe with an easy 2 points.
That's what pushing the. Got the switch they want. Perfect. Didn't hesitate. Took Oscar a right-handed hook.
Really been working with him in his offensive game, but here's his defensive game on display. Tshiebwe rattles the rim.
5. Wheeler, great ball pressure up high, allows Oscar Tshiebwe to get the steal and dunk as Kentucky goes up. And
Never shy.
He was that guy, come up with that tough rebound. Oh my goodness! I don't know if Coach Barbee could come up with that catch on the law
Already in this game. And there's one of them.
And that pass just needs to be somewhere within the vicinity.
Followed by Brooks off the mark. Loose ball. Tshiebwe will try it again and got it this time. Working hard and it pays off.
Machine both of them. Damian Collins. Oh, that's Keon. Keon Brooks playing above the rim. He looks pretty good, his legs. And Tshiebwe
for a second. 15-footer is perfect from Tshiebwe. Wheeler. Hopkins baseline. Nice pass to Tshiebwe.
There, Wheeler cutting through the defense like a hot knife through butter. Bryce Hopkins, little jab step. Catches his man off the Tshiebwe.
5, and they have been road warriors. They've played 6 games already.
I think I did it against Tennessee, too. So a little insult to injury.
Tshiebwe with a 3-point play opportunity, doing what he does best, a rebound and a stick back.
Offensive rebounds per game, he gets about 7 of them. So right there, he's talented. They've got a bunch of guys that can hurt you. And aggressive, they showed a lot of toughness in that win against Cincinnati.
There's into the lane, blocked by Tshiebwe. Again, Tshiebwe, opportunity for Kentucky on the offense. Tshiebwe with an and one. Oscar Tshiebwe racking up rebounds and points.
Of one of his teammates getting the offensive rebound. Stick back, tight.
It's 9 now as he'll be flirting with yet another double-double. He's got 6 already this year. That'll help. 3 the hard way for Oscar Tshiebwe.
To the block. Look at the position he has, though. He's got 1 foot in the blue. All he's got to do is catch.
Defers to Grady, back to Tai-Tai. Angles it in to Tshiebwe like taking candy from a baby when he gets that kind of position down low. Grady been quiet this second half. Tshiebwe hasn't. Into the hands of Washington. Down low to Tshiebwe, who's been a one-man wreck in this game. And it's single digits. Washington missed the leaner. There's Tshiebwe. Where would they be tonight?
16 in their opponent, so they're compete where they need to.
Number 1 rebound margin in the country, and they're 5. Now 2. Gonna have to hoist one up there. In and out. Tshiebwe cleans it up. Situation.
That's part of the process, and he is so big, though, that A lot of the regular action.
Shot clock at 9. Wheeler through the paint. And back out for Tshiebwe. He can knock that shot down.
Well, he's a good mid-range shooter. That was not his game at West Virginia.
It's a 6'3" grad out of Charlotte now into the contest for Kentucky.
Vince was the leading scorer for Kentucky last year. It's the first time Cal's had a
good sign for the Irish. Another touch for Tshiebwe. And off the window, so smooth.
He's really improved his low post.
Directing traffic. Down to 3 now. Inside Tshiebwe, tough shot for 2.
When he gets that low post position, and
Wheeler threads the pass inside for Tshiebwe, and a hook is good. Among all the other things he does so well, like this, playing defense. Here he comes for a thunderous slam.
He makes 100% of those. Done it, Dave, on both ends of the floor, out in passing lanes, getting that right arm out there for the easy 2. A great find by Cormac Ryan. This continuity offense is much better, I think, for Notre Dame.
Tshiebwe doesn't mind the contact at all.
The left wing, and Leschewski did not hesitate.
Great athletic family. Bounced inside for 2 more. And they got blown out by BC. BC expected to finish last in the ACC. Tough pass, but guess what? To the right man, Tshiebwe.
He's a jewel. It's amazing what a crispy $100 bill will do for us.
The slam by Tshiebwe. Washington inside for Tshiebwe. Yes, boy, did they need that basket.
With Carolina in the black uniforms with the Carolina blue numerals. They've only worn those uniforms once before, and that was 6 years ago in Brooklyn in the CBS Sports Classic. Now the big fella with his first score and a chance to make much more aggressive though. Tshiebwe leads the break. Mintz feeds it right back to him. How unselfish. Boy. To push back in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Run the floor, you get rewarded. Wheeler, they're actually starting to try to double team him. He's been that big of a pain. Tshiebwe. Into Tshiebwe against Baycott. The big guys. Nice fake. Oh, man. How about that? A little lingerie on the deck. Tshiebwe got the outside jumper. He sure does. And he's not a bad defender in watching him today. Look at the big. Oh, he's feeling it right there. Cal, you're just great affection. What a wonderful human being. Ooh, that little elbow there, I thought. Ooh. Guy, huh? Big O. Manic might get the Oscar for that move. That's right. Big fella. Just.
I mean, I think Kentucky's going to want to be physical with him tonight.
Well, here's Tshiebwe with a chance to do that. He goes up with the left hand and knocks it in off the window.
Dwarfs Tshiebwe.
He does.
But when you get it here, you just got to be patient. A little shot fake. And
Stansbury went to scout another kid on that team. But Tshiebwe is inside behind the defense. Want to
around the rim.
Gonzaga, look, Banchero was exhausted. Moore they just looked tired that night. Yeah, I think they certainly are capable of all that. That time, Tshiebwe got it down. Down low to Tshiebwe, and they'll work on the youngster Miles, the sophomore, again. Wheeler, great look, top and block, follow Tshiebwe.
What a difference maker he is, and it starts with his motor.
From 3, just couldn't get it to go down. But
Washington, no.
Yeah, when you're 1 for 9, this is how you get the lid off the rim. I'm not missing this one, Big Blue Nation.
Looking for anybody in the building.
Well, standing ovation when he came out, every time he came out, just to say hi to a lot of the crowd. Easy bucket again for Kentucky.
Boy, deep 3 from Ty. And there's another offensive rebound for who else? Tshiebwe carving out more space. Finds some room to operate. Washington angles it inside. Tshiebwe off the magic square and in. Drive and kick. Tough shot off balance that time.
Beauty. And then a slam by Tshiebwe on the other end. Ty Washington got it out of his hands. Gives it up the floor to Wheeler. Terrific bounce pass right to the mid.
As one of the top players in America, it took a little time, a little polish. And boy, did he turn out to be a good one. Tshiebwe.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, bombs away for High Point, but they've been chilly from behind the arc. 6 of 17. That man has not been shooted. Grady. Tshiebwe, that's okay. He'll clean it up for you. Another offensive.
All 5 guys on the floor are going to have to do a better job handling and making decisions.
Tshiebwe double team, step through, 1 offensive rebound, still triple teamed, and he gets it to go. He now got a couple of rebounds here early.
The staff have done a really good job of putting together a great pass. It's just an excellent duck in from the weak side. A great duck in to get in front of Fudge by Oscar Tshiebwe.
Sharif O'Neal has been dealing with an injury. He's actually available. Tshiebwe picks it, and here we go. And he will flush it again. He's had a couple of dunks here early.
Trying to just throw it long, but Tshiebwe alertly knocks it toward the other end and takes it in for the easy dunk.
Crowd starts to really get into it here. Tshiebwe left wide open. That's how you sit a crowd down.
Bridges goes for about 13 a game, trying to go to work on Tshiebwe. Smothered. Owen Short says jump ball for this menace in the paint.
Yeah, Bridges is a very efficient player, but I don't know that he's gone up against a guy like Tshiebwe before. That time, 34 gets the edge. Your ex is about to be there. You're going to be professional, mature about it.
There's Tshiebwe. Expect more. Washington and Mintz at the point. Maybe Grady as well. You're going to
trapping a little bit, pressing some to get the tempo their way.
Oh, Tshiebwe. How about that pass? Perfectly placed from Washington.
You want to Washington, coach, I got you. Want to play me a little point guard? No problem. Assist to turnover ratio. Look at
Washington to Tshiebwe. That one rolls through from 15. Here's Brooks. He gets blocked. Hopkins rather got blocked by Oquindo. The follow. Tshiebwe hit this one earlier. And a similar rattle and down. He's got 12.
To be such a physical player, you got to try to make him go over that right shoulder.
Tshiebwe just waiting for that pass and the two-hand
for him. I don't know what where he is on the depth chart, but he's a scholarship. He's a scholarship player, and he's about to get himself a national championship ring.
Outlier season a year ago. Up ahead to Mintz, checks the feet, lets it rip. Tshiebwe!
So good, got to see it twice. Take us to break, Oscar. Woo! At LSU in the first half, so
there's another.
Back.
And a bucket. 14 points.
Yeah, he's been a phenomenal asset to this Kentucky team. And also a big part of the
2022, and this has happened before. Remember Hami Diallo a couple of years ago? There's Tshiebwe on the and that look at Vince. Oh, just a major rejection. 30 seconds. Washington to Tshiebwe. 17 assists.
On this side, in the blue, Vanderbilt in the white, and here is the big man, Oscar Tshiebwe, the junior, having a breakout year, and he's got that hook shooting loss on Saturday here to South Carolina. Look who's open. Tshiebwe.
Reduce the amount of time that Vanderbilt has in the half court to run offense.
Shot clock down to 12. Tshiebwe with the steal and the bucket.
And the guys pulling the trigger.
Oh, Tshiebwe, just the right position on mid here.
Now he's not open there, but he just gets the position when the ball went up. Suit, no tie, but yeah. Both coaches suited and booted tonight.
Yeah, no casual. Back the more Kentucky over Vanderbilt. By the way, the Wildcats have won 10 in a row against the Commodores. How about Tshiebwe stretching it out from 15?
Context of the offense, but he's got a ton of ability.
He gets screened. Washington. Oh, he just allowed that to develop in Tshiebwe.
I didn't know that Shea Ralph was that good of a ball passer. She had 0 turnovers as well. Another great pass inside. Oscar Tshiebwe has just been a great rebound by Brooks. Great screen underneath.
Boy, Tshiebwe turned. He didn't realize just how open he.
Washington. Everybody else more of a driver or interior player.
That's Hopkins, Tshiebwe, and then top it. Tshiebwe, count it! He's at the line for one more.
Just a little bit out of position coming over from the weak side. Got him in the air and then drew the screen. He draws attention, then still gets it.
And he just got to foul him there. But even with the contact, he could score it.
You're having to rotate over. And Oscar Tshiebwe has not been good. He has been great. And he's been great all season long. Watch him score.
Mintz gets by Ziegler. Up top to Tshiebwe.
Shooting 24% from threes. A much better shooter than that.
Tshiebwe over Plavsic.
At the point now.
Tshiebwe, he's been making this. He has added that to his game this year. And on the game, excuse me, 10th rebound in the game for Tshiebwe.
He wouldn't be a very good rebounder if it was 10 on the season.
Yeah, if it was 10 on the season, we'd be accused.
Air ball. Tshiebwe there for the follow.
Early in this game.
Tough shot by Wheeler. There's Tshiebwe on the offensive glass. So hard.
And strips. First turnover. Ty Washington going the other way with a lob underneath.
And who's there?
Oscar.
The floor. Elevate.
Brooks inside. The foul by Tshiebwe.
Yeah, he's always around that rim. He's maybe trap the ball.
Tshiebwe against Kessler. Nice shot off the window.
Finally got him.
Wheeler leaves it for Tshiebwe.
They just bring attention to Caldwell.
Curry. Out on top, Tshiebwe's got to lob it up there. And he got it!
Oh, he had time to dribble and do something.
Wow.
Nice pass.
Tshiebwe got it to top him.
Pretty nice play by Wheeler. A little pocket pass. Ability to his pocket pass and a little dive. Solid. Really good. There, mile high.
Oscar's going to work against Kessler, and he got it. Got what he wanted.
I'll tell you, maybe just go to him a little bit. But he's going to blow by.
Tshiebwe trying to work against Kessler. He won that one.
He did. Little head and shoulder, throws the biggie.
All of 6'3" and maybe the best two-point part of the floor guard in the league. Really good interior bouncers tonight. More blow by Tshiebwe, block. Loose ball, and here comes Kentucky again. Wheeler flies in, gets fouled, lays it up and in. He is in every area of the game. Well, they've worked on that shot, and that one is going to be soft enough to roll in. That's the shot he worked on today after practice, and he had the managers filming 77%. Rather, Cal trying to develop his depth. If they are final, that's such an easy roll for Tshiebwe. In the middle third of the floor, no defensive help, and Mintz maybe developing as that back. Brooks mismatch there with Watt. Davis came over to help out. Tshiebwe, of course, picked it up and put it in. He's got great hands, man. Great pause. Well, now, and he hits top of the backboard. Rebound, put back up and in. Back and get matched. Even if you're cross-matched, Wheeler puts so much pressure on you. Look at Tshiebwe. Missed it. Mississippi State keeping length on Grady. That's too easy. Big time flush for Oscar Tshiebwe. Watch what he's going to win with his shoulders right there. The shoulders get separation. The double team is way too late. They're all on their feet. They go back to Tshiebwe. Baseline reverse and a foul. Oh, what a night for Oscar Tshiebwe. Makes him play. Bam, right there. Yeah, that Tshiebwe understood the defensive help was coming from the high side. He spins off low.
Wheeler's so good at a dribble advance, so fast with the ball.
Tshiebwe working hard, and it pays off.
Well, he can
rebound Ty Washington.
Good box out by Washington against a great rebounder in Christian Brown.
On Tshiebwe on the baseline. Davion Mintz. Off for Tshiebwe, and another area where he's improved, taking that mid.
See Ty Washington, when he got the ball as the point guard, he doesn't dribble it up, he passes it ahead. So it advances just as quickly as when Wheeler's in there. Great pass by Brooks. Just beautiful.
This took, we had some big games, but Jay, as you well know, he'll follow it up with a much different kind of game. The consistency hasn't been there for McCall. Transferred from West Virginia last January. Practiced with a team for a couple of months. Look at the turnaround. Didn't panic at all in the dribble drive. Tshiebwe stays with it, but misses, gets it again, and this time finishes.
He's like Moses Malone. Tshiebwe's done it every way you can. He's done it inside, on the glass. He's knocked down perimeter jumpers.
He's going to get dinged up a little bit here tonight.
It's still pretty remarkable.
Oh, a little bit more range. That's out to about 17, 18 feet for the big fella.
Wheeler makes a pass right into Shooter's breadbasket.
Tshiebwe, and one. Oscar Tshiebwe says, he was so good that, he won the game for him. Tshiebwe inside, goes to work and takes it right on the 7-footer.
Second straight game that's happened. Wheeler finds the big, and he finishes. In any language, this guy is a power inside.
You've got to make Severe Wheeler go right. That's easier said than done.
Tshiebwe muscles it off the glass. He lives. He does his best curly kneel, keeping that drive alive. Here's Tshiebwe. Quick release, and he's got 6 all of a sudden. Kentucky's made 6 out.
Ooh, he had Tshiebwe. Now he finds him a little late, but the jump hook is good. Kentucky coming away with it. They get Tshiebwe down the floor, lays it up and in.
How special is
Off shot off the window. He's dragging a little bit right now. The alley-oop works to Tshiebwe.
that in?
Down low, Tshiebwe, big body, and he just used Levesque. That's good look. Tshiebwe ahead and one. The Big O, they like to call him, who came into this year saying he wants to average 20 boards a game. Looking forward to that. Meantime, shot blocked underneath. Tshiebwe gets Stevenson back in the game. This is a critical part here. 9-11. Going to keep it there. Tshiebwe from Wheeler with the alley-oop.
Once again, Cal, no help defender to worry about. Set it, the corner's empty, roll out of it. Just a naked roll for Tshiebwe. That's okay. It went in.
Great pass, Wheeler, Tshiebwe, and what a second half. Oscar
off of Tshiebwe is so good. Big O getting his big keister right in front of the rim on both ends.
18-9. He goes to the hoop, no good. Tshiebwe picks up an offensive rebound and puts it back in. Good. 9-point game. Watch out. Oh, what hands by Grady to Tshiebwe for a dunk. And again, down 11-6 early here at Rupp. Tshiebwe, it's gonna go in. That's what Cal was telling him all morning. He looks for three. Air ball, Tshiebwe. Over Castleton, Oscar Tshiebwe. 4 early points and a couple of rebounds and a 10. Again, no Jacob Toppin available. That's a good pass inside. Tshiebwe laid it up and he'll float one up. No good. Watch out. Ware went up high. Tshiebwe grabbed it. He throws it up and in. Oscar Tshiebwe's got the last 4. Shackelford and then J.D. Note as Alabama at home survived by a point. Good dish. That's a flush. Left wide open. Oscar all time.
That's too easy of a find. A defensive breakdown by Florida. 34 says thank you. 25 things you can do to help your team other than score.
Like that.
Like that. And like that.
Tshiebwe, a bit of a Barkley-type play. Rodman throw it up, grab you. Foul on Colin Castleton using his hands in the back of Oscar Tshiebwe.
I mean, to your point, as soon as it left his hand, Tshiebwe, the drought is over.
And they're up by 14, and watch out. He's got Tshiebwe on the left, Washington on his right. Oh, that'll bring the crowd to its feet. The alley-oop.
Where's Tshiebwe? Boom, there he is, but I got to go over here first. And Ty just throws it up. They are electric. But a really good, hard, physical drive by McKissick out of the timeout.
Oscar Tshiebwe's not. They go back down to Tshiebwe, and boy, you talk about a release valve.
No double.
Easy
basket. A little bit of a fake double at the
end. By the way, Deb Moore, the SID for Kentucky basketball, just says Ty still being evaluated, lower leg. Tshiebwe puts in another one. Wouldn't be more specific. Just
got his leg rolled up on. He's got a black sleeve on that leg, but he practiced all morning as Oscar Tshiebwe gets things going. Plachich keeps it alive, but right in the hands of Brooks. Ty Washington down on the floor on the other end, and Tshiebwe picks up the miss. 31 in blue. Kentucky sharpshooter hasn't taken a shot yet as Tshiebwe pulls up from the foul line, extended and knocks that down. Oscar Tshiebwe with 6 early. Fulkerson spins, Tshiebwe with a block. Tshiebwe deep block there, Adu, oh my goodness. And that time he picks up the foul. Adu has done so many things well.
Dude, opens up another opportunity. And what Tennessee needed when Conwell went out was someone to step up. And it
steal in the corner. Tshiebwe, watch out, Fulkerson is there, and wisely just let him.
He's to the offensive team. Everybody else looking to block out. He can make that shot now. He's working hard on that this year.
Tshiebwe knocks it down from the outside. Transfer from Miles got a pretty good look at it off the window.
And look at clearly on Tshiebwe. You've got to take a nice hustle play. Then he gets the counter.
Gets in and one.
They've got to do more of that. They've had opportunities on those switches here. He's got the numbers to back it up. This kid loves the game. Accomplished at the rim.
Toppin is popping and missed it for 3. Nice tapped home. Tshiebwe working the glass. Entry.
Look at his hands.
Tshiebwe works inside off the wheel and deuce.
How about his?
Missed it. Offensive board. Putback goes for Tshiebwe.
Over Bediako, 7 feet. They've won that little dribble handoff.
Kick. Tshiebwe. Splash.
Goodness. Charm, talent. Trying to guard Grady. Looks like Ellis got hurt.
Turn around. It goes for Tshiebwe.
Hurt his hand, I think. Will do something.
Feed it to the post. Tshiebwe. Oh, yeah.
He doesn't really. That was not one of them. He's one of those. Nice
Splits defenders and couldn't get it to go.
Look who's there.
Tshiebwe cleans it up on the interior, and he says they're too small to.
Mojo again. They had it going prior to Pinson's injury. That ain't going to work.
Just swallowed that basketball from Pinson. Net now lead it by 5 as Toppin baseline jumper's no good. There's Tshiebwe and a foul. That's going to go against Eason. Meantime, Oscar Tshiebwe wreaking havoc. 4 points, so go to the free throw line.
The 5 stars.
Brady, long shot, no good. Tshiebwe working the glass like no one else. Picked up an offensive rebound.
The Rabbit 30 and 18. There was no fight.
He's on his way to that. He's got 7 and 3, and the lead.
Kentucky, again, they're really good.
Lonnie Wilkinson.
That's who's on.
Tshiebwe quickly double teamed, so who's open? Oscar's worked hard on getting rid of the ball. This time he shoots it, and that's the way it's going for Oscar. The 6th man is the crowd tonight. They're trying their best as Eason drives. Block by
isn't going. You got to get it done off your defense. And a 6-0 run by Kentucky. Fouls, and LSU's going to have to win this one.
Watch it. Yeah, Grady beat his man, and that allows Tshiebwe on the alley-oop. He does have points, plenty of those. 14 of them. ESPN's exclusive presentation, college basketball, brought to you by Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich. Also available on a biscuit at breakfast. That's at participating U.S. Wendy's. 14 and 13 for Tshiebwe.
He can't do any more than he did when he was in there.
Grady threw it up. Tshiebwe, 15th offensive, I should say, 15th.
He's going to try from the top of the key and got it. He's worked on that. He's getting better from the outside. Kentucky scored the first basket. It's 15 straight for Arkansas. And finally, Oscar Tshiebwe, as you've been saying, please get it inside the big number 34. The big O with a miss. Got it back and scored it.
Unbelievable. Kentucky bred a tremendous player. He scored, once again, 23% of their points when he's on the floor.
Tshiebwe rolled one in and one. The big O. And they've got 19,000 plus in the palm of their hand right now. Tshiebwe, nice drop step in the left hand.
Yeah, got to push it. Wheeler's pushing it out. Run with him.
He runs by everybody and leaves it for Tshiebwe out the window. Nice dish.
That was great.
Wheeler with the push inside. Tshiebwe with a hook shot goes.
Tshiebwe got his own miss. Might have to go back up with it again. Does and got it. BS today. Lob to the big fella. Scored again. Outside to Wheeler. Brooks back to Tshiebwe underneath. Iron and then fell in, so he'll take them both.
Exactly. He's living right.
Note had it swatted away by Tshiebwe out of bounds. Washington, he and Wheeler will run. Wheeler for the lead if it goes. Tshiebwe the follow will. 26 for Tshiebwe and Kentucky. Wheeler trying to penetrate, lays it up, and it rolls around and in. Looked like Washington trying to get around Tony. Finally did. Way up off the window. Tshiebwe tips it in.
Some clock. Their 10-0 run has been snapped. And Tshiebwe can hit this. Yeah, you go drop coverage on Tshiebwe. Dropping off CC play from three. A big-time scoring guard for Kermit Davis. A sophomore from Memphis. There's Oscar.
Joyner has missed a whole bunch of games. They're playing without Deshaun Ruffin and Robert Allen, two starters. They've both been lost for the year. Great work there in the first half.
Wheeler flips it to Tshiebwe. That's so good. That's the problem, Kevin. You back up.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball brought to you by Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich. Bounce back from that was a
draining defeat here. Tshiebwe, that's a rack attack that time. You have to stay down on Tshiebwe.
In this building. They play the Wildcats close and tough the last couple of years. Brooks got the block. Tshiebwe gets the
change, which those turns into offensive rebounds. And then Oscar again, just his pursuit of the ball is phenomenal.
Digits though early in the second. Wheeler to Tshiebwe,
and he puts it in. He shoots it with no fear and no hesitation. The time he's playing for Bob Knight. And what a seal by Tshiebwe. Different languages, no matter who you put it in front of, he can deliver.
Boy, but you're so right on with the gratitude. There he is. He can stretch it now from 18 from Lubumbashi.
Washington around a pick, gets it back to Tshiebwe. Nice dish by Ty Washington in the first. Inside, Tshiebwe missed in close, got his own rebound and put it in. Have to even get back in the game.
Force stops, and then you've got to force misses and then rebound them. But as you just talked about, if Tshiebwe adds that to his package.
9 for Castleton, leads cut to 6 on a 10-0 run until right there. Tshiebwe flushes. Florida's made a push. Let's see if they can do so again. Tshiebwe off the feed from Washington.
That's a good answer to that stretch where he had totaled 43 points and made big plays at the defensive end too. And there's Oscar Tshiebwe again. He does something.
Left hand hook, got it.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap if he catches it in there and you don't have to really build on any positive momentum. And there's the steals leader.
Oh boy, this is going to be a finish.
My goodness. This young man is special, boy.
Well, he's got 20 points.
How about the hands, though? And then the dexterity.
Not a bad handle en route. Only had to take about 3 dribbles, but they were good ones.
Wrong foot.
He did.
Teams other than Florida are in the tournament, Brad. I think it's a matter of whether Florida can do enough to earn a spot, and this guy is just...
He's got all...
Oh, perhaps.
Tshiebwe, 17-footer, and he buries that one, too.
Pick and pop.
He's got all but 2. Problem is, they got it to Tshiebwe. So much for that idea.
This year. Xavier Wheeler's been shooting the ball lately last couple of games. Here's Tshiebwe from the elbow. First bucket for Oscar Tshiebwe. Cap fans love. Jordan Wright shares it. Malora Brown on Tshiebwe. Block with the left hand. Will solidify rotation time. Tyron Lawrence gets his own miss. Rejected by Tshiebwe. Second block for the big guy.
A lot of people that have been following his story in the SEC are thinking, where did this 7-1 guy come from? And Oscar Tshiebwe is going to say, hold.
Tshiebwe, old school bank shot.
That's tough. He just does that quick spin on the baseline. Now that he's back on the court, I think Kentucky can be a different team in the half court.
Brooks held to 7 minutes in the first half. I wonder if Cal told The catch, the same thing. He will start the break.
Well, his supporting cast been good, but Pippen's going to have to make some shots.
Tshiebwe rolls it home. Chapman swatted by Tshiebwe. 7th block for the Cats. Washington extends the lead. Contact with the official that caused it. Then the technical. Tshiebwe with the block on Chapman. All of this is part of a 15-1 Kentucky run, and since the technical, Kentucky has outscored Vandy by 4.
Well, in the SEC tournament, the last thing you want to do.
Pippen working on Tshiebwe, says no, sir. 9th block of the
Wheeler penetrates. Good pass. Tshiebwe down low, and he elevated. He knew he had a couple of arms going up with him, and he went up and threw it down. Assault the rim. Establish how the game's going to be played. Set the room defensively. James down low. Adu. There's a return to sender. That one-on-one battle down low. Tshiebwe up over Plavcic, and he really looked at the backboard, the iron, I should say. He grabbed his own rebound. Alley-oop to Tshiebwe down low, surrounded by 3 bodies. He'll get fouled and put it in. To start the second half. He walks you up, he positions you out of the way. Vescovi just too light in the pants to come over to affect Tshiebwe. And 34 in blue starting to have a major impact in this game. Number. Let's force it into Tshiebwe. He spins up and in underneath Plavcic's arm. Good cut. Yeah, Vescovi. Oh, Tshiebwe came over. Plavcic back in. Wheeler penetration, lays it up, no good, and it's tipped in by Tshiebwe.
As of yet.
Wheeler using the Tshiebwe screen, pick, pop, jumper, pure.
That's one of the things he's improved in the backdoor cuts a few times already.
Tied at 22, the bounce, Tshiebwe, high arcer goes. Washington, the drive, push shot, in and out, rebound. Tshiebwe's a vacuum, and a chance at a three-point play. 4%. Ball movement leads to Wheeler, dump it inside, Tshiebwe puts it down. News Network, download the CBS Sports app to watch today. Washington, swing, Tshiebwe connects.
He's so...
Keep the ball moving for Mintz. Bounce it, Tshiebwe, turn. Baker is good, and a foul. Wheeler one-on-one with Murray. Loop it inside. Tshiebwe the catch. Missed it on the interior. Flip. He gets the roll.
And another rebound. It appears like in midair he stops.
21.
Wham.
Tshiebwe on the inside. Wheeler and Mintz 3 apiece for Kentucky. Tshiebwe breaks free for the two. Strip to the ball.
Look up, you got a layup. Oh, he couldn't get rid of it.
Matthew Lee loses it, and Tshiebwe takes advantage.
And he had 2 guys. You pick up the next guy in your area.
Tshiebwe clears space, and he puts it off the
season with the Wildcats.
That was really a sad story.
Tshiebwe doing what he does best.
Hey, the one thing, I don't care who Michigan State's play. They're going to absolutely battle and battle.
Tshiebwe, count it, and 1. Xavier Wheeler, how often does he find an open teammate? One of the best distributing point guards in the nation.
Well, he's led the SEC in assists 2 years in a row. One time.
Minor knee procedure a few weeks ago. This is his season debut. He's played out to the Cats. Did not hit the rim. Shot clock doesn't reset. Doesn't matter. Exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by the new Sonic 2 for $5 menu for a limited time only at Sonic.
For him after a tough game against Gonzaga, and he's come out playing inspired tonight. Looks really good, Joey Hauser does.
How about Oscar Tshiebwe? Ball is loose, belongs to the Cats. Another touch down low for Tshiebwe.
He gets good position down.
Boy, a lot of contact between Tshiebwe and Cooper. Tshiebwe goes around the freshman and lays it in. The left arm of Tshiebwe up in the chin area of Cooper, and then Tshiebwe just way too strong.
Right in his face.
Yep.
Right in his face.
Hall with a nice closeout. Wheeler inside. Finds Tshiebwe.
As soon as you give help, he's got great. Every possession now becomes really big.
Walker inside to Hull, and Tshiebwe got him. Collins was over there as well.
Tshiebwe did a great job defensively rotating over.
Frederick with his first basket of the night.
Oh, it may be his first. But look at that defensive effort right there.
Hager using his strength. Tshiebwe blocks another one.
Wow.
What a night.
He's been, hasn't had a whole lot of practice time. I think what Holly should.
One of two. Tshiebwe knocked down or somehow discarded. Hager, a strong driver. And here he goes, spinning and blocked by Tshiebwe. 4.7 to go.
The majority of November, December on the road.
Stolen away by Oscar. And he will take it himself. Where did that come from?
It was great awareness right there. Turns around, throws it right to him. 1-2 dribble finish.
Quickly to Oscar. Great pass from CJ. And a nice finish by the big man.
Well, that tonight, the transition. And that's get Kentucky in the open floor. It's lights out.
Oscar with the jump shot.
Pull up, he can short roll and finish, and he can short roll at the rim.
And Tshiebwe gets Kentucky. Reeves, I thought he might have been trying to lob it for Tshiebwe, who gets the offensive rebound and then throws it down. Look out. Livingston ahead to Wallace. And now a feed to Tshiebwe with Timmy on it. And Tshiebwe reverses it. Well done.
No help.
Tshiebwe spinning, puts it in.
And
Toppin from Wheeler. And the putback.
The momentum in the building starting to slide a little.
Frederick left hand. Tshiebwe offensive rebound and a two-hand stub.
A major impact in this game. He lives at the front of the rim. Knocks people out of the way. He bowls as much as he plays basketball. Bend, the speed, the ball handling ability for a kid his size.
Wallace a little unsure, but Tshiebwe not. Rebound, put back.
To build this, the bond that you need to go the distance.
What's your advice to players? Because it's
again, what I said earlier, the pressure I felt was from my teammates.
Here's Oscar with the steal and the slam. So the moment was never. How about Oscar?
We saw him against Michigan State. That's how he's improved. He can run the lead guard now. Smart play.
Wow.
They're such a good rebounding team. There's the patience by Jacob Toppin. What I love about that is he knows the time. Great decision.
Oscar with the block. It'll be North Florida basketball.
You allow them to play free. And Oscar's one of those guys. He does so many things just off instinct like that. That's not drawn up. Oscar, catch it.
His hands. I think another aspect with Oscar, back to the jump hook, is it. Oh, and the block.
One of the best baseline out-of-bounds teams. They had 5 buckets straight.
And they went back and forth, and finally one of the analytics guys said, yeah, but you're Kevin Durant. You're a unicorn.
I get a little daylight, so I'll put it up. Aware of, although Arkansas's got an Australian punter, Cincinnati's got an Australian punter,
Florida's got Tshiebwe.
We'll make it a game where people are tired of guarding us.
Oscar with the left.
Play, they don't want to make.
Do you have to make baskets to do that?
Well, yes, it helps, but you can do it just by getting after.
Has been turnovers, 7 of them. It's already the most in a half this season. Oscar's starting to take it over. Good pass. And a good finish. The longer you let an underdog hang around, the more they believe that they can win.
Mason Wallace, 22, one of the Kentucky players in double figures. Tshiebwe soft touch with the left. Or hasn't found his shot.
Well, that's a tough one he took there.
Tshiebwe banged twice, still lays it up and in, no call. Somehow Howard avoided the foul. That's
Tshiebwe. Dickinson threw a left at him, and Tshiebwe was spinning that way. Kentucky does with Reed and Tshiebwe going one-on-one. They get right to him. He gets him in the air, throws it up off the window, and just like Coach Greenberg said back.
Preparation is the transfer for Illinois State, Antonio Reeves, and Reeves feeding the post. Nice little spin back motion.
Just another 7-footer that can shoot a 3. Baseline jumper from Oscar Tshiebwe.
So, Roy, and the reason why I say that is because Cal was really specific yesterday about some things that he wanted to work on. And
9-6 game, rejected by Tshiebwe, out of bounds.
Take another look. Rim protection. That's a not work in league play.
Livingston back inside to Tshiebwe, too easy. Oscar now with Wheeler off and running. Tshiebwe gets it back and puts it in. By the Bulldogs to claim the advantage for the first time. And Kentucky responds. Points, nothing since the 15-minute mark, the first half. Reeves, the dump off, Tshiebwe, and a chance for 3.
They had not much success, but here in back-to-back possessions, Tshiebwe knows what to do with it. Down in that geography of the game is being played.
Malloy to Jarvis, rejected by Tshiebwe. Ahead to Wallace. Big man. Give him 13.
Different ways can Oscar impact the game. Here's the defensive side and running the floor. Here's the offense.
A one-possession game here. And now Tshiebwe mid-range. There it is. He scored the last 9 for Big Blue.
Yeah, position. Now give it to him. Yep. It's over.
11 unanswered by Oscar Tshiebwe. Livingston will feed Oscar. Double team, triple team for a moment. Does not matter. He's got 20.
He doesn't see the double team coming from the baseline, so he reverses.
From downtown so far. Tshiebwe feeling it. That continues. He's got 22. Will not go away. Wheeler. Tshiebwe. Triple team. Gets it back. Triple team. Does not matter again. 24. And the flex.
The game. We know he can impact the game on the offensive end. Here he is. Again, he catches too far down. I thought he got fouled 3 or 4 different times and still managed or not.
So the extension of that range, 26 on the board. Good commentary on your part. I'm with you. Shot clock down to 5. Toppin feeds Tshiebwe. Tshiebwe the reverse. So Oscar Tshiebwe with 28, just 2 off.
An erring deep shooter.
Tshiebwe, baseline jumper, got it. He's worked on that in the offseason.
Sure.
Yes, off the mark.
Tough angle.
And going the other way, rejected by Tshiebwe.
Jump stop. And this is just a tremendous effort. You up, feels your body.
Tshiebwe gets the offensive rebound and the putback.
He just bodies you, anticipates. Right here, he knew where that ball was coming just as it was released from the hand.
Tshiebwe got around the defender with a left hand.
Pretty good, huh?
Wheeler against Hager.
Nice
feeds
pass.
it to Tshiebwe.
But Tshiebwe bending over, creating space.
A bit offensively. Well, they were able to turn Louisville over with that same 1-2-2. Oscar got it off quickly. Kentucky team. Cal just made eye contact with Chris Livingston. He said, shoot it, shoot it. Want him to get it off. Here's Oscar, another push shot. Another
Gets clipped on that.
I'd like to get skinnier over the holidays. Not likely to happen. Tshiebwe with the jumper.
Yeah, we saw him.
Into Oscar with 3 defenders on him. First field goal of the second half for
Wheeler, wide open, too strong. Tshiebwe, he is a dominating offensive rebounder.
Look at Kobe Brown battling down low.
And a foul underneath as Tshiebwe goes strong to the basket.
Here's a good read by Wheeler, and then look how quick Tshiebwe goes. You got guys coming from all.
Tshiebwe. When he gets below the SEC logo, you don't have a chance.
Yeah, and for that all day.
Tshiebwe posts up,
Can't stop him right there. Just can't stop him.
You can, and others that come with it.
Tshiebwe. Oscar now up to 21.
And then, you know, get your transfer guys and the freshman class. And next thing you know, you've got a really competitive roster.
That may have been a foul.
Top it right to the basket, off the glass, no good.
There he is.
That's 400 offensive rebounds for his career in the putback. Wheeler, 11th tallest player in Division I.
Look at this. Too easy. Made him invisible. That shape up with the big body, number 30.
The spirits, though, after practice.
Look at this entry.
Tshiebwe able to stay with it and lay it in.
He's going to just go with him.
Tshiebwe missed the front end of the 1-and-1. He gets it back, goes in, lays it in.
He can just decimate.
Wallace for three, off the front of the rim.
Look who's there.
Tshiebwe off the glass, that's good.
The vacuum.
Out against this zone.
High low, they got Tshiebwe.
Yeah, he's
forget
wide open, bam!
Say goodnight. Woo. Get the egg, go up the brow. It's going to be a long bus ride.
When that middleman plays in the zone, the two
turn over that shot. They got 5-on-4.
Oh, wow, look at this.
And nobody at all. I think we should. I love them, but I hate the way they're guarding them. Big fella, little bit large. Aggressive kids widened his game a little.
Although Pitt, our boy Jeff Capel just had a big win against Carolina.
He did. Nice slip.
Again.
And there's your squeeze in the back that didn't exist.
Exactly.
You know, nobody kids to buy in.
Wallace gets across the timeline with a couple seconds.
Say goodnight. Showtime right now. Friends of all of ours. Reggie Warford, you knew him. He was at Pitt when I got to know him. Passed away. Great player here at Kentucky. And Mike.
Repossession. No way. About 35% from three. Tshiebwe wide open. He sealed off Williams and got the left-handed layup. Tshiebwe now with Hill. He takes it, blocked. This is what I'm talking about. You get switched off, no problem for Tshiebwe. 5 on the shot clock. Good hands underneath. Tshiebwe sticks with it and lays it up with a reverse lay-in. No good. Loose ball. Body on the ground is Hannibal. So numbers for Kentucky. Here's Tshiebwe. He couldn't even start for Wichita State last year. Now he's one of the best players in the SEC. Collins into the game. Misses his first one. Tshiebwe offensive rebound right up through the big fella, Sean Phillips.
If you ever.
Wallace, good dish, Tshiebwe. He drew 2 defenders, and he had a wide open Oscar Tshiebwe.
And the toughness that Kentucky's playing with on the offensive end. They are hard driving the ball against a
Wheeler who kicks it around. Livingston, hard drive, no good. Tshiebwe, offensive rebound, and up and in it goes. He's looking for a foul.
I don't. Has shot a good percentage tonight, only 30% from the year from 3.
Tshiebwe capped out and the foul. He back read all the way down to the baseline, got the pass, and then used.
You have to run with Tshiebwe, and you have to compete. You didn't run, so he wins the foot race to the low block, and then you don't compete and fight your tail off. He's going to win that battle 100 times out. True road win at Houston.
The alley-oop, and Bediako. That time Tshiebwe blocked it. He comes back and misses.
And a jumper on the move.
He's got 14. Tshiebwe, his first 2 points.
Get Oscar Tshiebwe going offensively. He was a no-show at Alabama because he was covered up with length.
That's a good move, and he throws it up with his left hand. He lost the defender, Verdon.
Now he's really good against the equal side.
Tshiebwe fires again. That one's in.
Again.
Where baseline extends that right arm. Great pass to Tshiebwe. And as the shot clock expires.
Together because, that paint gets really crowded. With South Carolina, they're the 13th worst.
He's got Xavier Wheeler on him right now. And instead, Tshiebwe with a pick. Look at Tshiebwe dribble all the way to the basket and a dunk. Point guard Oscar.
Through traffic. Really well done by Oscar Tshiebwe. Lance Ware was rotating over as that second guy. And Tshiebwe with the rip. And can Frederick be the guy that's found on the backside of those paint touches?
Yeah, Oscar wanted to shoot it, and he does. Tshiebwe's putting up big numbers here in the first half. 12 points, 8 rebounds.
Kentucky trying to get Wheeler downhill to his left.
Tough shot over Gray, but when he went, that left it open for Tshiebwe.
Tshiebwe just follows the drive. And as a haul up, then Oscar Tshiebwe just follow the drive, follow the traffic, read the traffic, boom. Dominate the traffic at the rim.
Regain it. They're getting all the loose balls. Gray. That shot was blocked by Tshiebwe right as the...
Or Tshiebwe, and there he is. Good fade. Can't hit the shot. Tshiebwe with a rebound and the finish. For the dunk. Talk about a man's rebound. That was big time. What a play by Oscar Tshiebwe. And the unselfishness for Tennessee offensively is easily apparent. They are #1 of the nation. And now here come the Cats looking to reclaim the lead, and they will. Toppin finds Tshiebwe in transition. And a guy from Kentucky going on to become one of the all-time greats at Tennessee.
And lives in Lexington. And give Kentucky a lot of credit. You know, they are forcing Tennessee, and the defense was behind him. And you're allowed to go anywhere you want if not in legal guarding position. And Oscar Tshiebwe doing a great job. When he runs the floor, he gets low.
Narrow the gap some. Adu now defending Tshiebwe, and Tshiebwe goes right around him. He's PC Network and the ESPN app.
That is a tough preparation game because Jerry Stackhouse, great rebound by Oscar Tshiebwe. Boy, that's a big play.
Success early, dancing with it, getting to the right side.
Tshiebwe will pull up, and that one, a high arcer finds just the bottom of the net. Kentucky. Tshiebwe bodies right through his man, gets the foul and the basket.
Primary break wasn't there in terms of a layup at the rim, but Tshiebwe as that secondary option trailed. Single coverage on Tshiebwe.
Goes to his left, lays it up and lays it in over the rim. Oscar Tshiebwe's now got 9 with 8 rebounds.
Sure, he's not right.
Tshiebwe will shoot it from the free throw line. He knocks that down. There was a South Carolina loss at home last Tuesday and a win over Tennessee as Tshiebwe starts with a baseline jump hook.
Said he feels like their transition defense has been good, but it must be better. He feels like their defensive rebounding has been good. It must be better as we see Oscar Tshiebwe with an opportunity for an and one lotto. Let's just be a little bit better in the second half so we have a shot at the end of this thing.
The foul's on Braylon Bridges the same way.
Kentucky to give it at least a chance.
Frederick still no good. Tshiebwe offensive rebound and authoritative flush.
Just a monster, is he not? Or just smothering Frederick, are they not?
Yeah, Tshiebwe down in the paint. Goes with a left hand. Up and a foul. And Oscar Tshiebwe has taken over in the second half.
He picks it up. There's 1, 2, 3. That's a travel. But the problem now is anyone right now if you're a Kentucky fan.
Tshiebwe baseline, too easy for him. Went right by his man.
That last possession.
One-on-one with Tshiebwe, takes him, and that's an easy block.
Watched it. Where's the shot clock when he can't see it? Can't see where it was. 3.
Moncrief wins the battle for the rebound, and they have it picked off. Here's Tshiebwe. Lays it up and in. No foul, but he laid it up and in.
An airborne player, but regardless, man, message sent from Cal to Tshiebwe last night on the radio show, and 34 has delivered.
Up, that's too strong. And a quick shot. There's a steal by Reeves. Tshiebwe, watch out. And a foul.
My opinion. Defensively, they're big, they're physical, they're playing well together. Reeves just anticipates, gets his eyes back instead of turning blindly and run. Scramble you up defensively. Will they have an answer for Tshiebwe? I don't know, because Georgia certainly has not.
Frederick gets it inside, and a quick release by Tshiebwe.
Well, you have to go quick because Tshiebwe knows they're double teaming, triple teaming me on the catch.
Trying to go high-low. Toppin finds Tshiebwe after the dribble, and he converts it. Has a chance for 3.
Zone. John Calipari gets Jacob Toppin at the nail, and that weak side rotation for that.
And it's rebounded and kept alive. They'll launch another 3, and Tshiebwe somehow tips it in.
How about the heart? But National Player of the Year, things just go your way. Traffic, soft pause.
Antonio Reeves, a transfer, was 13 points per game this year. Tshiebwe double teamed. Somehow snuck it up and in, right over Malore Brown. I love it when you have all the answers. Makes me feel smart, even though you're smart. Tshiebwe down low.
Well, that's where you want the ball in Tshiebwe's hands. And just skilled, he is down low. When he gets positioned, it is over. 34 putting in work.
Frederick, the dump off to Tshiebwe. Triple team, no matter.
What great hands by.
News coming out this afternoon. Tshiebwe back to work. High archer with the jump hook. The court, if you will, from our broadcast position, and he made it work. Tshiebwe back on the floor, connects with a mid-range.
And not afraid to take the big shot either.
Tshiebwe open. How about that? And then a 12-3 burst to start the second. And here we are, Tshiebwe the dunk. And
you can draw that second defender. He's got his head up, eyes on Tshiebwe.
Far off KJ Adams. He's going to try to take advantage of it.
At the other end, Tshiebwe muscling it up and in.
And that could have been an and one because KJ Adams had his arms down. They've not been as efficient, but when they're getting out in transition after a make or a miss, they've gotten anything they want.
Ejiofor can't handle.
Word, Oscar Tshiebwe, just a little cross screen, and he took advantage of Ejiofor and got an angle on him, and there's no way.
Great shooter, and he is, but he can help you in a lot of different ways. Good rebounder, terrific passer as well. Tshiebwe knocks one in.
Tshiebwe's wide open.
And scores again.
That deep post position, you are not going to stop Oscar. Post feeder. He was that at Iowa. He is that at Kentucky. And Oscar Tshiebwe starting to assert himself. Game who's averaging 30 over his last 3.
Tshiebwe lays it in. The assist to Wallace.
Just a misplay with that shot fake, sidestep, and 3.
Look at deep position here for Tshiebwe. Easy one for him.
5 from 3. Toppin looking inside. Gets Oscar Tshiebwe a touch deep, and he's able to convert.
Oh, terrific.
And a bucket inside, and Oscar Tshiebwe able to get it done.
And Kermit Davis extremely upset here. Watch Toppin's defender. He comes out too far. He says, no, I want you guys down there. And Robert Allen getting caught on the high side. He's got to play behind.
So 32 all. They've been outscored 22-13. Tshiebwe with the steal. Oscar takes it all the way in for the jam.
They've been denying that reversal, and Tshiebwe has done a terrific.
Wheeler to Tshiebwe. Goes. Tweaked his knee in pregame warm-up Tuesday at Ole Miss. He gets to start at point guard tonight. Oscar Tshiebwe's been out there every single game. Wallace with a burst. Tshiebwe the rebound, and he muscles it in. To St. Peter's, one man did. We'll tell you Oscar's story and how his faith plays a role in his everyday life. Continue from Rupp after this.
Tshiebwe fires and knocks that one down. Something he's been working hard on. An offense off the bench. His shot has been particularly on lately. Tshiebwe will fire and bank it in. Toppin, bad pass. It was kicked, but it ends up with Tshiebwe, and he will be fouled.
Look at the blow by. Roberts blocked by Tshiebwe. Tshiebwe, left hand, good.
And then Oscar Tshiebwe, man, run that rim hard, make Georgia pay for their transition defense.
Could be a bad loss for the Cats. That one's blocked by Oscar. Oquendo, another block by Tshiebwe, falling off the bubble according to Joe Lenardi. With 1 month to go before Selection Sunday. Tshiebwe challenged, but gets the bucket to go off the.
Strong
Reeves.
drive.
No, offensive rebound, and that's what Kentucky and Big Blue Nation are looking for.
And
Oscar, two-hand flush. Offensive rebound, Oscar. Tshiebwe with the left hand. Big bucket for big Oscar Tshiebwe.
Out to start in any of those games. Tshiebwe will quiet the crowd for a moment.
How about that for a little creativity? Why is it all big guys want to be guards?
Tshiebwe from 16. That shot is in the repertoire. We've seen it this season.
That is in terms of getting better in practice because college teams get better in.
Meanwhile, Tennessee is pulled in front of Alabama by 8 late. Tshiebwe down low. Tshiebwe banks it in. Boy, something magic. Lead it back. Tshiebwe makes it 11.
Just be active. Pursue the rebound.
Reeves. Short. Tshiebwe with a bounce.
They just don't let you post up in there.
Tshiebwe facing, connects.
It makes it a tougher shot, though. It takes a lot of their offense away. Nice look
out.
Tshiebwe on a rack attack and the foul. Really no attention to detail and a little tardy. Come on to the offensive rebound, which he can do well.
Tshiebwe sets the screen.
There's the ball.
Slams it down. Oscar Tshiebwe, the big O, with a big-time flush.
Nice inside, but just this nice little roll here sets the baby up. Nice little dish. A big
roam around that rim in this game. He's got Jason Tshiebwe on him, and Tshiebwe making his second start. Oscar starts off with a mid-range jumper. By the way, he's not shooting the ball well from deep, though. Look at this pass. Finds Tshiebwe for the jam.
What a hot start by Cason Wallace. If your point guard can get downhill like Wallace did, there's that very patient find by Cason Wallace than anybody.
Here's Oscar with the turnaround. Stepped into a long two. He's knocked down 2 mid-range jumpers. Out to Reeves, deep 3. He's 1 of 3 from deep. Offensive board, best offensive rebounder in the country, and Tshiebwe turns it into an easy layup.
Yeah, there's just no resistance there.
Even if I was the best burger flipper, Tshiebwe from 15.
Yeah, take him and make him. Take him and make him. They're going to give it to you, Oscar Tshiebwe. And Kentucky just gets up a shot. The offensive glass comes into play, but Tshiebwe, my goodness, does he look confident with that. Now for Kentucky on the offensive glass. Take it.
And he stays perfect. And that's 1,000 points for Oscar Tshiebwe as a Kentucky Wildcat. And that puts him in nice company, the first since 2012. Draw Lamb, Darius.
With drivers in this league, yards after contact, you got to be able to play through it. And Florida's guards are pretty good and physical driving the ball, much like Kentucky just
dead ball. And a forced pass turned over. Kick ahead. Reeves has Oscar Tshiebwe for the jam.
What a feel and a find by Reeves, because he was going to have to take a.
They'll work on him, and Tshiebwe blocks it.
To start the half, outstanding. There's the play from behind by Tshiebwe, 50.
Tshiebwe on Tshiebwe. Old school move for an old school player. He's got 21.
Set himself up a little bit. And Florida doesn't go to the offensive glass, so it's a compounded problem tonight.
There's a quick move by Oscar Tshiebwe working on Tshiebwe.
Good gracious.
Third personal on Tshiebwe.
All Colin Castleton can do in this game is sit and watch. I mean, that's a crowded, tight space that Wallace is operating with.
Livingston. Oscar lost the handle on it. Got it back. Shared it. And Livingston finishes.
How about the presence of Oscar Tshiebwe, Gators?
Tshiebwe right through the double.
He
25.
Is good tonight, huh?
Here is Reeves. Tshiebwe inside into Broom.
No surprise there. Well, Tshiebwe is the guy who can get the ball to the basket, Wes. He's not the team that shoots the 3 a lot.
Green throws it away. Topping to Tshiebwe.
To the basket guy in the low post. And here he just runs down the center of the court, and that's what he does. Anybody as you're going to see.
Inside again, and Tshiebwe off to a terrific start here.
And going up against an Auburn team that is outstanding defensively, Kevin.
Tshiebwe and Broom. The move by Tshiebwe. And Kentucky.
Well, Tshiebwe on the inside with the pump fake. And remember, Broom wants to block shots. So he faked him a couple of times, gets him off his. He's got good strength.
Right on the doorstep, they can't get it. Tshiebwe. They're hard. Wallace taking it.
Oh, what a pass.
Tshiebwe.
Wow.
Against Mississippi. And 6 alone. Chapman, good fake. Hit the brakes. Tshiebwe puts it up and through. Tshiebwe puts it 16 rebounds.
How about that move? 50 years ago, we would call that showing him the ghost. and they fly right by. And if you miss it, and Tshiebwe is in the net.
Kentucky biggest today, a turnover. Tshiebwe! And defense opened up this play.
Right, certainly.
Well, Vanderbilt's had some impressive wins. Tshiebwe, the fake and the finish. Big fella getting it done early.
Watch the ball fake, Robbins bite. This is where Robbins has got to.
Over the course of that period. Tshiebwe, 17-footer. Boy, I tell you, that shot's in the repertoire this season. Lawrence. Oh, swatted into the second row.
Protection. Tshiebwe not really known as a great shot blocker. Timed that beautifully. Here's where the ball's got to go.
Big man back to work. How about that finish? Between the legs. Tshiebwe the rebound. And the flush. 1-point game.
More than 5 offensive rebounds per league game. He has far superseded that number tonight.
Jordan Wright blocked by Tshiebwe.
So impacted the game defensively with his second block.
Tshiebwe on Laura Brown, who has the 4 fouls. Hands in the air. Good defense, better offense by the big man, Oscar.
On 4 the other way. Livingston in transition all the way, and he missed it, but Tshiebwe with the follow.
Well, Livingston goes in transition, and Tshiebwe running the floor.
Very physical down low, Tshiebwe and Graham, and Tshiebwe beats him.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Andrew, that I'm not seeing
Tshiebwe
seal up.
8 points, 5 rebounds already for Oscar Tshiebwe.
Davis and was 10 feet away from him.
Tshiebwe continues to have his way down.
Surprised Kentucky there.
Davis gives it up though, and Toppin. The lob to Tshiebwe.
Nice move by Eric Musselman coming out of the timeout to go so
early on. And here's Oscar Tshiebwe. Faces up Laura Brown. Jump, stop, step, throw, bucket.
So physical back from that 1-game injury against Tennessee January 14th.
Tshiebwe goes back to his right and takes it off the glass for his second bucket of the night.
If you're Jerry Stackhouse.
But Vandy's showing great fight. Tshiebwe banks it in.
He's just got such strong shoulders that when he gets...
Tshiebwe buries the long jumper.
That makes it tough, doesn't it? You get walked towards the end of the first half.
They went on a 7-0 run. Tshiebwe with the steal on Magnon and the finger roll.
And then Tshiebwe, there's not too many big men that can go coast to coast, under control.
All of their last 5, I should say. Tshiebwe on the offensive glass, slams it home. Reeves and Tshiebwe on the same side. Oscar massages it in. He's got 14.
And obviously you always want to see the ball go in the basket as he picks up another 5th offensive rebound.
Tshiebwe gets it to go.
With the way he scores, they're going to need that in the second half.
Tshiebwe.
Oh,
It just died on the rim.
what's going on here with these rims?
Floater doesn't go. Rebound gathered. It's blocked. Moore couldn't get it in there with Tshiebwe lurking. Toppin to the rim. He banks it home. 5-inch vertical. And he's using it. Moore post up. Denied by Tshiebwe. Final.
Nobody helping out.
Drives in. Missed it. Slammed down. Tshiebwe with a follow jam. The Knights are dancing into the second round. Tshiebwe. The steal, gives it up for Livingston, puts it up, no. Rebound, Tshiebwe, hooks it inside, Livingston lays it home.
How about Livingston getting back in the play?
To 31, including 11 offensive rebounds. Tshiebwe, finish. The jumper doesn't go for Reeves, it's 0 of 3. Tshiebwe, he is a machine. Has urged him to shoot it. Wallace, dump down, Tshiebwe muscles it home and a foul. And it's going to work against post up. Tshiebwe off the rim. Tshiebwe another rebound. Oh, Tshiebwe! That's a grown man's jam. and a foul.
Giving him Johnson some trouble.
Floated inside. Tshiebwe finishes. He thought he was hit on the arm. Team from long range. Reeves missed it on the layup. Tshiebwe, the vacuum cleaner. Reeves, is he hesitant? He is not. Can't hit the three. Oh!